Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So today we have a little story time that we've been wanting to do. So I asked on my Instagram if you guys wanted to know a little bit more of how we met, and a lot of people said yes. So we are here to tell you how we met.
Yes. And then we're gonna start with you, and then I'll tell my version of the story.
Okay.
Because in this situation, we both have different stories.
Okay, so I'm gonna start. So basically it started on a Saturday night. Okay, so we met in 2016, and it was I think it was April. Yeah, April, like the end of April, because I remember because it was my friend's bachelorette. Yeah, it was her bachelorette party. So it was me and my friend Shannon and my sister who were all there at my friend's bachelorette. And then me and my friend Shannon decided that we wanted to go to the club. We were gonna go to the club. So yeah, so we were like, yeah, let's go to the club. So basically we went back to my house, we got freshened up, and then we headed to the club. And when we got there, we were just thinking, all right, we're just gonna go, we're gonna dance, whatever, you know, get some drinks. And then and then next thing you know, it was still empty, so not a lot of people were at the club. And so the dance floor was pretty like open. And next thing you know, my friend Shannon was like was like, oh, look at this guy. And so I turned around, and as you see, it was this guy over here. He was walking like todo macho man, así, like, oh yeah.
Abertura.
Like he knew he was the shit, like.
Abertura.
And so my friend was like, oh, look at him. And I was like, he's alright or whatever. And no, I really thought he was cute.
Be honest.
Okay, I really thought he was cute, but I didn't want to be like, okay, you know, okay, whatever. And then my friend Shannon was like, but look at his pants though. Like, is it gonna flood in here or what?
What was wrong with my pants? Tell me now.
His pants, guys. If you see El Chavo del Ocho, how he has his pants.
I don't know what this is.
Todos brinca charcos, you know, guys. Like literally, like his pants were all the way up to above his ankles. Like,
no, baby, no.
Yes, they were. Yes, they were.
So like this?
Like literally, like they were like above his ankles. Like,
no, baby, I have big thighs.
He had a really tight shirt. It was a black shirt. He was wearing all black and red shoes, like red loafers. I remember that. So I started laughing when she said that. I was like, okay, whatever. Like, he's with his friends. He was with friends and stuff. So okay. So that night it was basically me and my friend Shannon, and we had invited another girl that was there, but she was, you know, walking around. So basically it was just me and my friend Shannon. And so the club started getting more packed, and we were just dancing. We were dancing in the same spot. Next thing you know, I look up, and because the club had two floors, so I look up and I see him and his friends. They got a section. So I was like, oh, okay, whatever.
So
like,
you were looking for me all the time. Like, where is he? Where is he?
No.
What is he doing?
I never said that.
I'm asking.
No, I wasn't. Anyways, so yeah, so they got a section, and we were right there. We were like probably like in the middle of the dance floor, and we could see them clearly, like at the section. And next thing you know, they had girls in their section. That's what I remember. And so yes, I was like, oh my god, okay, whatever. So it was funny because we had passed, okay, so we had went to go see what other people were doing, I guess. So we went up to the second floor, so we passed by their section, and I saw him just standing like by himself. And
so you were actually trying to see what I was doing.
No, I was just seeing. you know, you were right
in my group that night, I was the person you guys were looking at and talking about. Am I right or am I wrong?
You were right. You're
then
right.
You passed by to see what I was doing.
No, boy, whatever. No, we were passing by to go see what they had upstairs. That's what we were doing. Cause you already had girls in your little section, like for real.
It wasn't me.
Okay, we're not gonna say names because yeah. So next thing you know, we come back down and then we're in the same spot. And next thing you know, like my friend, she just keeps looking up in the section, like, okay, like she just keeps looking at him. Whatever, he was eye candy for us, I guess. And next thing you know, one of his friends started pointing, right? Started pointing at my friend, like, hey, come up, come up. So by that point, it was already like, oh my God, my feet were hurting. I was not in the mood anymore. The shoes I was wearing were not comfortable. So I was trying to just like bounce. But I was like, you know what, whatever. So my friend noticed it. And she's like, hey, like they're calling us to go up there. And I said, who? And he's like, the guys up there, like they want us to go to their section. I said, oh, okay. So we start going and we go up the stairs and we get in their section. Mind you, they have other girls there. And I don't want to say like we were groupies or whatever, but we were just tired of being around everybody. So we were like, okay, let's just go up there. And so yeah, so we started like just being there, and I think I was a little tipsy, but I could still think what I was doing, like. And then so his friends started talking to me. It was like one by one. So they were being really respectful. I'll give that. They were being respectful. They were just asking me, oh, what's your name? And do you go to school? And this and this and that. And I was like, yeah, okay, yeah. And so I was really
feeling
short.
Myself.
No, I wasn't feeling myself. I was really short with them. And so yeah, so I left it like that. And then I guess they saw like that I wasn't really talking to them. So they just stopped talking to me. And I was just literally there, just like on the balcony, just watching everybody.
Being nosy.
And then, what happened after that? I don't even know.
Look, there is a blank spot that what I remember that night. Next thing I know, we were kissing each other.
Oh, damn, you just like went like all.
Yeah, we were like, we didn't care about anything. How did it start? I have no idea.
Okay, I don't remember from the balcony, me like just standing to the balcony, to me being like around the other girls, because I remember one of the girls was asking for my Snapchat. So, right? So I was giving it to the girl, and then next thing you know, I feel somebody like next to me, and Sergio puts his phone on top of my phone and scans my Snapchat, and I was like, bruh. Who are you? No, I'm kidding. I was like, okay, but he was literally like, let me see.
No, babe. All I did was like, got it.
No, he took the opportunity that I had my phone out and got my snap. So I was like, all right, I see how he's doing it. I see it. He don't want to talk to me, but he just wants to scan my phone. Like,
but I did talk to you.
When? It was after.
Let's put a.
Okay, you go.
So my friends, we were talking about going out and everything the whole day. But when I came back from school, I was like, damn, I don't feel like going out. And I don't really want to go out, but like, I'm the type of person, I want to keep my word. If I say I'm going to go, I'm going to go. If I say I'm going to do, I'm going to do. So yeah, we went out. We got there, it was like, damn, it's empty, man. Like, what are we going to do? Well, let's just buy some bottles, let's get the section, let's just have a good time. And I think with me was me, my three friends, three or four friends.
It was three.
Three?
Yeah.
So we were chilling and everything. They brought the girls, the first group of girls, they called them.
I guess.
And then they were like hanging out with us and everything. I was like, man, like, I have no compromise. Like, how do you say it? I don't have no relationship with anybody.
I saw somebody shaking their ass all on you.
No, they were dancing with everybody. I was like,
with
okay,
everybody?
let me enjoy my night and chill, and you know, it is what it is.
You know, like this, all their butt on you.
What was that?
Pues tú, that night.
And yeah, next thing I know, like since the moment we walked in, I locked eyes with Shannon. I noticed that she was looking at us. I was like, is it just me or that girl just look at us? Like, and then she looked at us with that look of scanning. The whole group was scanning us, and then she locked it on me. But I was like, oh, I don't think it's me. I looked next to me, was like, I don't know. Let's see. We were looking for talking to the guy to get us a section and everything. And then as we were walking around with a guy getting the section and everything, I looked at Shannon again, and then she was looking at us again. I was like, what? Hold on, is this girl looking at us? Okay, never mind. We got the section, we got the girls and everything. And next thing I know, I see Shannon again looking at us. I was like, what the?
Yeah, guys.
I said, I told my friend, look, this girl, because every time she would look over to us, right?
You were with your friend.
I was with somebody next to me, and it was always the same person, one of my friends that I want to say the name. I don't want to say the name right now. And I was like, look, I think she's looking at you. I think you should go and get her to come up here. And he was like, really? She's like, yeah, she's looking at you, like she's looking at me, because every time she looks over here, you are next to me. And he goes there, and then that's when he called you and Shannon.
Yeah, he called Shannon. Shannon saw, and
your friend, first thing she asked me, what do I like to eat? I was like, wow, like I was not expecting this kind of.
So basically, my friend Shannon went up to him first.
Yeah.
I was talking to him, making conversation.
To me, no.
To you.
No, you didn't talk to me right away.
No,
right,
Shannon.
Right away. Yes, but Shannon looked tipsy, and her conversation had no sense.
So basically, my friend asked him, what do you like to eat, or something?
Yeah, like
and then he was like, beans, and she was like, how do you like your beans?
She was like, what the hell, like, are you gonna cook for me right now, or after the club? And then I was like, oh, so she was not looking at my friend, she was looking at me, because she came straight to me. So everybody was having fun, right? And I looked over to the other side of the section, and there was this girl with her trompa, like, what does this girl think she is?
Not
like,
even.
And then I saw her talking to somebody. I went there and okay, I'm gonna put my phone there. I'm gonna scan that Snapchat. I wanna see what she's gonna say. Got it. And when you were looking at when you were at the balcony looking at the people, I went to you, so I was trying to get your number.
No, that was before. That was after, because okay.
No, I got your number first, or your Snapchat?
No, you got my Snapchat first.
That's what I'm saying.
And then we separated, and the next thing you know, now I remember.
No, now I'm telling my part of the story.
No,
Hold on.
now I remember.
Baby, let me finish. You were at the balcony looking at the people, being nosy and everything. I came to you and I was like, what are you doing? Like, how's the night going for you?
No, you see,
that
was wrong.
Okay,
no,
let me.
Because that, no.
Chiflada.
No, because now I remember. So we had went, right? So I was like, man. Now I really wanted to talk to him, right? Because I was like, he just got my Snapchat. Like, what the hell? Like, let me tell him something. So we were
like
right
what?
there. We were in the same spot, right? So I told him, why aren't you drinking? I remember.
Yeah, you asked me why you.
I said, why aren't you drinking? He's like, why aren't you drinking? And I said, I don't have a cup. I thought I told you.
Yeah, and
so he went and he grabbed one. And so that's how we started talking. And then he was like, what's your name? And I said, Erica. And he's like, I was like, I didn't even ask him for his name. I didn't ask him. No, I didn't.
You're so mean. See how chiflada you were?
And I was like, oh, okay. And then so he was like, he was whispering in my ear. And I was like, I could hear that he had an accent. So I was like, where are you from? And he was like, what did you say? Say the truth.
Angola.
No, mentiroso. He was like, I'm from Brazil.
I don't remember that.
I swear, he said, I'm from Brazil. And I was like, at the time I was like, okay, well, I guess he's from Brazil. And I could hear his accent, so I believed him. I said, okay. And then tell me why he was like, are you Colombian? I said, no.
Your dark hair.
Baby, I don't even look Colombian. Anyways, I said, no. I said, I'm Mexican. And he was like, oh, okay. Like, he was like, oh. So yeah, so next thing you know, he was like, oh, do you want to get my number? And I said, no.
Why did when I asked you why, what did you say?
I'm gonna say it.
Yeah, okay.
I said no. He was like, why? And I was like, because I'm pretty sure everybody else already got your number here. So
no, you said, oh, I saw you giving your number to all the girls here.
I never said that. I didn't say it like that.
And the reason why I felt guilty is because a few minutes before, they were asking for my number. It was like, oh shit,
so
she's so...
Like, no, I was like, no, I didn't say it like that. I know what I said. I said, oh, I'm pretty sure everybody already got your number. And you're like, who's everybody?
Yeah, like, what are you talking about?
He's like, who's everybody? And then he was like, well, can I get your number? And I said, yeah, that's fine. So he put his number. Look what this little sneaky person did. He put his, I put his number, right, in my phone. No, in his phone. He calls me right then and there.
No, like, baby, I think you didn't want to get my number. And I put my number on your phone and I asked you, you gonna call me? You said, oh, you said no.
Yeah.
And then I called from your phone to my phone and I saved your number.
That's true. So he was like, oh, well, can I put it or something like that? And I said, yeah, that's fine, whatever. So he puts it and then he calls his number to his phone. And I was like, bruh. Like,
yeah, I was like, I'm gonna have her number.
And I was like, I can't believe he did that.
You didn't expect it, right?
No, I didn't. I just thought, okay, he was just gonna put his number and I was never, honestly, in my mind, right then and there, I was not in that point to like want to talk to somebody. So I was like, I'm not gonna call him, I'm not gonna text him, like whatever. Next thing you know, I don't know what happened after that. My mind is kind of blurry.
Yeah, at that point, I think we were drinking too much. Like, you don't have a cup? Okay, I get you a cup. And then we kept going. And then
so
like,
next thing you know, we started dancing. And we were just dancing. And then, you know, like, I was putting it on him. Like, hey. And, yeah. Next thing you know.
I was taking you home.
Wait, we're not even there yet. Next thing you know, we started kissing. So, yeah. We were kissing and I think all his friends and even my friends were like, what? Like,
I think it's good that we're doing this video because later on Evan can watch this and they know how we met. We won't be able to hide from him that we met at the club.
We said we met at church. We said that when he got older that we met at church. We were kissing and then se acabó the club or whatever. So me and my friend were like, okay, let's start getting an Uber because my cousin and my sister had dropped us off and they were like, we ain't picking you up. So we were like, okay, well, let's get an Uber. So we were already like fixing to get an Uber and him and his friends were like, no, he was like, oh, how are you gonna get home? And then I said, well, we're gonna get an Uber. He was like, no, he's like, can we drop you home? And I said, no, like, I don't know you like that. Like, I was thinking in my head, like, what the hell? Like,
you were saying, oh, we live very far.
Like, I have never in my life have I met someone the first night and let them take me home. Like, never. So for him to ask me that, I was like, what the fuck? Like, like, what is he thinking? Like,
Shannon was like, oh, we live in the ghetto, like, you don't want to go there. Like,
yeah, Shannon's
what are you talking about?
Shannon was like, we live in the ghetto, like, it's not safe for y'all. Like, so they were like, we're from the ghetto. And I was like, okay, whatever. So next thing you know, there was like, you know how at the end of the club, everybody's like around you and everything. So my friend who was everywhere and was not really with us, we met her outside.
Oh yeah, you had a friend that was, she got really drunk or something.
Yeah, she was talking with her friends. And then What happened? Oh yeah, so I was being friendly, like I was like talking and
Something you didn't show being friendly inside of the club. That's the reason I was like, do you know him? No. So why are you talking to him? Because inside the club you were very like,
yeah,
yes,
I was really
no, yes, no.
Yeah, so basically like he was like, who do you know him? And I said no. And then he's like, why are you talking to him? And I was like, boy, you just met me like 5 minutes ago. Like, why are you?
Not even.
Why are you like pressing on me like that? Like, I was like, okay, whatever. So I was like, okay. So Sergio kept insisting, like, no, we're gonna take you home. We're gonna take you home. And I was like, so I was talking to my friend Shannon. I said, look, like, they just want to take us home. Like. Should we go or like what? And she's like, I don't know. Like, she was really like worried. She was like, I don't know. And then
she was saying her brother is from FBI.
Yeah, so she was like, okay. So she was like, yeah, y'all could take us home, but just so y'all know, my brother's from the FBI and he knows where we're at. So all of them started laughing. And they were like, yeah, we know people from the CIA or something like that. I don't know who said that. And so yeah, so basically, yeah, we got in there in the car. It was his 3 friends. We dropped one of his friends off, and then it was us, and then we started driving to my sister's house because that's where I was living at the time. And so we were on our way, and basically, yeah, so they took us home to my house, and Sergio got off and he just on the drive-through, and he was driveway, and so yeah, so at that time we were like already like saying bye and stuff. Next thing you know, like one of his friends texted me, and he was.
So you gave your number to somebody that you didn't want to give it to.
I gave it to him because he was saying that they were gonna go somewhere the next day. They were gonna go to like a pool party or something. So I was like, oh, okay. So he texted me and he had said about the pool party. So I looked at my phone and I was like, isn't this your friend? I went like right in your face, isn't this your friend? And then he was like, give me this. He blocked him, right?
I don't remember.
Don't lie. He blocked him and he was like, I'll talk to him.
This is not my way.
I'm sorry. But yeah, so that happened. So yeah, that's how we met, guys. So I hope you guys liked this video because it was true. Everything that happened was true, and I just feel like I'm really happy that I met my husband. I'm really happy that I met Sergio at that point. Every time we look back at it and we think about it, we're like, how crazy it is that we were like, I was already doing something. I was already at my friend's bachelorette party. I wasn't even thinking like, I'm gonna go to the club tonight, whatever. No, it was just a spur of the moment that me and my friend were like, yeah, let's just go, whatever. And how him and his friends, they weren't gonna go, but he pushed them, like he encouraged them to like, yeah, let's go. So it's crazy how we like just met. And it's crazy, like I always think, what if I would have never went to the club, or what if he would have never went?
I would meet you somewhere else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's how I think. God is just like a GPS. Even though you take the wrong turn, he reroutes you back to your destiny. So
I think we're gonna do another video.
You know what was one of the weird, not weird, but really, I don't know how to describe how I felt when I went to your house on your mom's birthday.
Wait, there's gonna be another video.
Okay, then I shall.
Yeah, I feel like this video is already a little too long, but this is a little story. It was just like a little story time of how we met. On the next video, if you guys want, we're gonna let you guys know how he met my parents, how I met his dad when he came to the United States to see him graduate, and how everything happened, and how I got pregnant, and how we told my parents, and yeah. So that's gonna be in the next video, guys. Hope you like this video, guys. And then, like we said in the last video, thank you so much for watching our videos and sharing and commenting and subscribing. So make sure you comment down below, and also thumbs up this video and subscribe.
What else? Share?
And share our video. So we'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye.